Welcome guys. In this video, I will give you 20 cool tips and tricks that you need to know as a PUBG player. Starting with the first tip, how to do a perfect flank. If you successfully do a flank, then you will achieve a position advantage over an enemy. Suppose your team holding on this left building and your enemies are holding on this right building. If you rush directly, then you only have a 50-50 chance of winning and losing the fight. But if you flank, then you have a higher chance of winning the fight because of position advantage. Here is an example of how you can perform a flank. This is just an example to give you an idea on how to flank. This totally depends on situations and positions of your enemies. A flanker is not someone that is going to be predetermined before a game begins. Anyone can be a flanker, it totally depends on a fight-by-fight basis. The idea of being a flanker is simple: get in a fight, and if you have an opportunity to flank, then take the chance. As your team gets used to this more and more working together, then you will able to quickly realize when you are the player in the flanker position. Don't hesitate to push fast and kill your opponents. Here is another example of how you should flank. Long flanks are more successful if you do it the right way. Few things you should do while flanking. Inform your teammates or give call out when you are about to flank, so your teammates will keep the enemies busy with gunfire. So you can successfully make that flank. And pay attention to your surroundings when you are flanking so you don't run into other squads. And always try to pick the best route which gives you cover from your enemies. And the next tip is one knock push strategy. This strategy is used by many pro players. As soon as you knock one enemy, just push with your full squad because they have one man down. Their gunpowder would be low, so you can take advantage of it. And this strategy is powerful in the close and mid-range, not effective in long ranges, but still, you could give a try, but the enemy will be revived. If your teammate got knocked in an open area without any cover and the enemy is trying to finish, you can protect your teammate by standing behind your teammate like this and jiggle left and right to provide a temporary cover and take some shots to save from opponents until you reach a cover. Here is an example. If the knocked player is an important player in your team, then you have to risk your life to save. Anyway, use this trick only while fighting in long range and maybe in mid-range, mostly against snipers. Here is a special trick in Nova houses. If your enemy is holding this place near the stairway, just come near this window and jump on it, but don't jump outside. And you need to reach the edge of the outside. And once you are able to stand, look at this roof and hit the jump button. From here you can kill your opponents and surprise attack them, but make sure they don't hear your footsteps. Tip number 5. Dead teammates are really useful. They can guide you to get chicken dinner. Especially in panic situations where your ability to spot the enemies is so low. In these situations they can be really helpful if they know how to give a perfect call out. Dead teammates can't go into a panic situation because they are already dead, so they can spot the player and think normally. Here is an example where I didn't spot the enemy, but my teammates did spot the enemy. In this type of situation, listen to your teammates' callouts and take the action really quickly.
Enemies ahead! Excellent work.
Many of you asked me when to switch from TPP to FPP. You can use FPP in many situations, but let me give you 3 examples. Whenever you're camping in corners like this, switch to FPP mode to get some extra view. And while throwing grenades, smokes, you can switch to FPP to get an accurate position where your grenade is gonna land, and you will also get some extra view. And the last example, whenever you're rushing and you don't have any TPP advantage, just switch to FPP to get some extra view and make sure your first-person view is set to 120%. I have seen a lot of players placing their free look or eyeball thing in the middle of the crosshair. And yes, of course, it does help you to aim better, but still, you need a lot of practice. So give it a try, place your free look in the middle of the screen and check if it helps you to aim better, and if it does, let me know in comments. By the way, use these arrow keys to adjust the position to place the free look in the middle of the screen. When you're traveling to zone in a vehicle and when you want to heal, you have to stop your vehicle and heal. This takes around 3 to 5 seconds, and sometimes more if you press the reverse button to stop the vehicle. The best thing you can do is change your seat and start using first aid kit or any heals. This is the fastest way to stop the vehicle, and this will save few seconds. In TDM, if your enemy is camping behind this container, just come here and aim between these two trees and aim a little bit upwards. And cook the grenade until 3 seconds and throw. It will perfectly land on the container and bounce off and kill the enemies. Here is the view from the spectator mode. Here is another grenading trick in TDM that might help you. If your enemy is holding this place, then just come here and cook the grenade and use free looker eyeball thing to look where your grenade will land and adjust it. And throw the grenade at 2 seconds, it will perfectly blow up in the air. Here are 5 amazing tips and tricks in Picado, Miramar map. Jump on top of this fake car. And from here you can jump on this window and climb and get inside. And surprise attack your enemies. You can do this trick anywhere near this building, but you need to have this fake car and windows nearby. You can reach the roof of this building from any balcony by climbing in this way. And from here you can jump into any floor you want, but you need to react quickly and hit the jump button continuously, and then surprise attack your enemies. Here is a special trick to reach the second floor of this building without using the stairway. You need to do as following: walk on this thing until you reach this door, and now climb on this door. And now jump on the roof. And from here you can jump into this window and surprise attack your enemies. If your enemy is camping on the top floor, you need to come near this window. And from here you have to jump out while pulling your joystick backward. And now you will land on this window. From here you need to jump on this stairway. You can reach to the top floor and surprise attack your enemy. Here is a glitch that I found while making this video. If you walk through this door, you will directly get glitched into stairs. Here are few tricks in Primorsk Erangel map. If your enemy is camping in this house, then come here and jump on this wall in this way. And climb this shack. And from here you can jump into this window. And surprise attack your enemy. If your enemy is in this house, you can follow this way and surprise attack them by this trick. Climb up this wall and jump on this thing, and from here you can see if anyone is camping near stairs and surprise attack them. If your enemy is camping in this house, then here is a special trick that might help you. Jump on this thing, and from here you need to climb on this door and climb up the shack. And from here you can jump and climb up this window and kill your enemies. If your enemy is camping on the stairs of this house, then jump on this wall and climb up here. And surprise attack your enemy. If your enemy is camping in this house, then climb up this wall. And from here climb on this container. Now you can jump into any window you want and surprise your enemy. If your enemy is camping on this house, you can use the previous trick and reach. From here you can jump on these two windows and surprise attack them. But there is another way. Jump on this cylinder. And from here jump on this window and surprise attack. Many of you are gonna comment, "I will forget all these tricks while playing." Then here is a best solution. Change your server and then practice. I would highly recommend learning this door climb trick because you can do this anywhere, almost any door. That's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Are you ready for battle? Are you ready for war? So I come for the target. I'm engaging your core. Are you ready for battle? And I'm ready for war. So I come for the target. I'm engaging your core. Engage your core, and I'm about to kill it. Gotta be the kid, I gotta be the villain. I be on the rated, now I gotta do it. I'm a warrior, I'm coming with the truth. So shit, yeah, that's how we march. Back in the game when I kill it with the bars. Everybody really wanna get a piece now, but I will tear y'all apart. Cause I am the warrior, and you better know it. I am the samurai, and I'm taking it over. Yeah, I am the warrior, you better know it. Yeah, I am the samurai, and I'm taking it over. I've been marching like the samurai, and you can see it happen. Open up your set of eyes, so you can take us down. We work hard and we sacrifice, but if you step in our way, we leave you paralyzed. Oh, paralyzed. Yeah, it's the samurai. We take you down. If you wanna come and fight, that's alright. If you wanna come and fight with the samurai, you will find yourself being down and mentally just being paralyzed. Mentally being paralyzed. Samurai isn't a joke. So if you fight them in the comment zone, then you better just be woke. Cause they are the warriors that fight for the things that they own. And they are the warriors that fight for the spot on the throne. Yeah, cause they are the warriors that fight for the spot, then you know it. So if you face them with a spear up an arena, then you better just know it. Then you will be taking them down. They're making the art like there are some poets. So don't miss with the samurai, cause they will take you down. They will keep it going.
We'll be right back.